Namaste. Welcome everyone. My name is Kristyn and thank you so much for choosing to be here today. You are joining me in this video from Costa Rica, the beautiful beaches of Montezuma here in Costa Rica, one of my favorite, most humble places. And in today's video, I'm going to be guiding you through a breathing technique, a pranayama called Same Vritti, which translates as equal waves. Now this is a very beginner-friendly and wonderful technique for bringing balance into the breath, finding an equal count to the inhale and the exhale. And this balance within the breath is really a bottom-up approach to help instill a sense of balance deep within our physical bodies, within the autonomic nervous system, as well as within the mind. And so it's a very multi-dimensional approach to bringing balance into the body. As well, this technique has so many variations and room to explore deepening into the experience of relaxation. And it really encourages you to breathe to your own capacity, to breathe to your own count, to your own rhythm. But with prolonged practice and dedicated practice, you'll find that perhaps the count begins to lengthen. And you might even begin to explore a gentle pause or introducing a count to the transitions between the breath. So as we introduce a count, an equal count to the inhale and the exhale, you then might feel called to introduce a lesser or an equal count to the pause at the tip of the inhale, known as a kumbhaka or breath retention, or perhaps a gentle pause at the tip of the exhale, this place of the fertile void. And in this way, you can build on this breath, and eventually you might find what's known as box breathing or the box breath, where you might find an equal count to the inhale, pause at the tip of the inhale, the exhale, and then a pause at the tip of the exhale. Now, from a trauma-sensitive approach, please know that the breath retention at the tip of the inhale and the exhale is completely optional. As well, this breath should not feel strenuous in any way. And so although I will be guiding the count, I do really invite you to breathe to your own count, to your own capacity, whether it's more or less than the count that I'm guiding. Remember that your body is your best teacher. And so let's begin by finding a comfortable seated position. You might take a prop or a cushion or a block underneath your seat for support. Crossing the ankles, sitting up nice and tall. And you might allow the hands to rest comfortably on your thighs or in your lap. And just take a moment here to establish a long spine, so gently lengthening from root to crown. And just allowing the windows of the eyes to become heavy. Closing down through the eyes. Or perhaps just maintaining a softer gaze. You might find a focal point, a drishti, just in front of the body here, somewhere to rest the gaze. You might even roll the shoulders forward and up, and then let them fall or cascade back and down, sitting up taller and just creating more space across the chest, more space for the breath. And start to tune into the natural flow of your breath in the nose. Noticing the already present rhythm of your breath. No need to change or alter the breath at this time. Just begin to notice the waves of the breath rolling in and rolling back out. You might even allow the sounds of the waves in the background to draw your attention to the natural waves of the breath. Like the waves in the ocean, the waves of the breath effortlessly rolling in and rolling back out. And to explore Same Vritti, equal waves breath, We'll start to introduce a count to the breath. And I'll be guiding the count to a count of 4, finding balance to the inhale and the exhale. But as I mentioned before, I invite you to breathe to your own capacity, your own count, with the simple intention to find balance within the breath. And so on your next inhale, breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale, returning the breath back out. And just at your own pace now, continuing to explore Same Vritti, equal waves breath. Finding an equal count to the inhale and the exhale. Bringing a sense of balance into the breath, into the body, the nervous system, the mind. Bringing balance into both hemispheres of the brain. And if you lose track of the count, that's okay. Just begin again. And as you continue to soften in and transition towards a parasympathetic state, the division of rest and digest, you might notice the breath continues to lengthen, the count continues to lengthen, but maintaining an equal count to the inhale and the exhale. And if you feel called to deepen in, you might begin to explore a gentle pause at the tip of the inhale, even for a count of maybe 1 or 2. Finding a gentle breath retention, kumbhaka, or even exploring a gentle pause at the tip of the exhale. Noticing how it feels. Pausing at the transitions between the breath if it feels comfortable for you. If not, just continuing to smooth out the transitions between the breath. And finally, if you're feeling drawn to deepen into the stillness, the pause between the inhale and the exhale, you might begin to explore a longer count or even an equal count to that of the inhale and the exhale, exploring the box breath. For instance, breathing into a count of 4 or 5, pausing for a count of 4 or 5, exhaling to the same count, and then pausing at the tip of the exhale for the same count. Listening to your body and just being curious here. A few more rounds of Same Vritti. Allowing the waves of the breath to cleanse and nourish your body, mind, and spirit as you listen to the waves of the ocean. And when you feel complete, let go of the count. Return back to your natural flow of breath. And just take a moment here to notice how you feel. Noticing even the most subtle effects. Noticing any differences in the quality of the mind, the nervous system, how you feel in the physical body, the breath, noticing how you feel. And just knowing that the more you return to this breath, the more dedicated you are to your practice, the more you'll start to experience all of the medicinal benefits of this pranayama. When you're ready, you can flutter the eyes open. And I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me here today. If you enjoyed this video, you might leave a like, a comment, let me know what you liked and what you would like to see more of. If you are one of our students from the online Transformational Sleep Yoga Nidra teacher training, or the Embodied Wisdom 200-hour yoga teacher training, or our Moon to Moon Restorative yoga teacher training, please leave a like and a comment and let us know that you are here. We are just so excited that you are here as part of this Sangha, this community, this collective that's gathered from all around the world. In your comment below, you might reflect upon what you learned, what you liked, and just let us know how you feel. If you're interested in an online yoga teacher training from the ones listed, I'll leave some more links in the description below. If you haven't done so yet already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, for it really supports me on my journey here in sharing these offerings with all of you. As well, you can get notified when I release new content each and every week. Again, I'd like to thank you so much. With love and gratitude, I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.